What it be, homie G? Today's another Archon Hunt. Reset just happened, and I gotta do it now so I don't procrastinate. And you know what? Surprisingly, people actually watched the video where I did nothing but rants for half an hour. So, here we are again. I'll be playing Hydroid Prime. I actually just put actually, it was like a week ago, week and a half, actually, I want to say. Oh, someone blesses me with good luck. I don't know who Ruan is, but I take the good luck. I actually just put, not too long ago, these Archon shards on my Hydroid. I was bored, and I didn't know who to mess with, so I was like, Hydroid. Because I got a friend that's very religiously a Hydroid main, and his name is Cuz I'm a Pirate, so of course he has to, main the pirate guy. I went with 2 casting speed Tau Forged because the faster we get our first out, the more DPS we do. Very important, plus it's just comfy for everything else. 2 for ability damage on enemies affected by corrosive, which, well, you're playing corrosive, so we get 30% and it's multiplicative, right? Not with each other, but, to everything else. So 30% more damage is nice. And then the last one is energy orb effectiveness on pickups. Now, I actually found out that this is multiplicative to the bonus energy you get from Zeneric from Energy Pulse. Right, energy pickups grant 50% additional energy over 5 seconds. Well, that is increased by Tau Forged Hammer Archon shard. Oh, Octavia. Oh, whoa. I'm going to say, oh, whoa. Thank you. L Poppy. Oh, yes. Now, if Octavia watches this, they'll see that I'm even messaging them in the video. Big whoa. So, yeah, that's the Archon shards. Get way higher DPS by having the casting speed, and then obviously, more damage from the green ones. And the reason I have this for the extra energy I'm running Zeneric is energy is actually a huge problem on Hydroid when you start spamming this. I actually had to give up a lot of damage by not running Blind Rage because it was just too much, too expensive for energy. The problem I have with Hydroid is trying to build everything at once. Like, he needs survivability. You do get lots from Tidal Surge, but it's just really hard to stay alive. So I went for Briel's Hatred for a bit of efficiency and shield capacity, so we get a bigger shield gate in Aegis here. And with brief respites, and we're spamming the crap out of R1, we do get a lot of shields back, which is nice. Fast deflections, so that our shields start regenerating faster on their own as well. Plus we get, the iframes from Tidal Surge. All of that helps their survivability a lot. Because we get status immunity from Tidal Impunity, I don't need Prime Sure-Footed or anything like that, so I just put this on for parkour velocity, I guess, plus the slam attack damage. It doesn't really matter. Energize for energy. I actually don't run Equilibrium here. The reason being is I don't know, it wasn't sufficient enough for what I wanted. And I had to run around pick up orbs. And I didn't have the survivability, right? So I had to give up Equilibrium to put on Fast Deflection. And survivability was actually a bigger issue than energy, even though they're both an issue. So I can notice the difference with Fast Deflection. So that's why I've got this. Then, Viral from Viral Tempest. Nourish to help with energy as well and spreading more viral. It's pretty straightforward. So we're going to play Hydroid for this since I put all that stuff on. Also going to use the Kuva Heck. This thing is beautiful. I put another form on it, even though I already had 5, just so I could fit Prime Point Blank while having Prime Chilling Grasp once it's maxed out without needing a form for Savvy or Prime Chilling Grasp. Just like fun, big DPS weapon. Then, I don't know what we'll run here. I guess I'll just slap on Angstrom. Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? This is what we got going on here. This isn't like a build video, so I'm not going to explain everything too in depth. I just wanted to explain Hydroid a bit. Telos Voltus, because it's juicy and I like it. We don't need viral or corrosive, so because Hydroid, so I've got gas electric going on here. Zeneric, like I said, for energy. Then just for Worm, because, well, Worm is nice. Oh, I just remembered my build is messed up on Worm. We gotta fix that. Shabam? Shabam? I think that works. I think that's what I had on previously, I guess. Volklock, just so we get that crit chance and Tenacious Spawn procs. Yeah. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, on to the Archon Hunt. I think it's a mobile defense, interception, and then showdown, and it's on Mars, right? So the wolf guy? Yeah, decent chance at Talforged. This is just going to be another random rant video, I guess. I should probably at least stay on the topic of Warframe. Ah, sweet lemonade Gatorade. Lemonade, sweet lemonade. If you don't know that video, then you know. I feel sorry for you. It actually increased my happiness in life by 10,000%. And if you don't know what it is, just go to YouTube and type in "it tastes like raisin," I guess. That should bring it up. It's a beautiful video that everyone should witness. So I've been in a bit of a, I don't know, drought. I want to use the word drought. I don't know why I keep thinking of the word drought, but I don't feel like that's accurate. I've been a little burnt out on Warframe. Well, not really a little. To be totally honest, I've been a lot burnt out on Warframe. It should change after Jade Shadows comes out, which is in, what, 1 week? Or a little over a week, right? I think it's June 18th. Today is the 10th, I think. Pretty sure it's the 10th. So we're only 8 days out from Jade Shadows, and there's going to be a lot of stuff changing and a lot of stuff to do, so I'll have lots of stuff to test and play and make videos on, so I'm not worried too much about, like, having no content or whatever to make. But as of right now, I'm just a little burnt out. I almost didn't even do my Archon Shard weekly stuff before reset last week, because I was just not feeling it. I've been playing other games like Destiny 2, the final shit just came out, the last DLC. I don't know if anyone plays that. I'm not going to spoil it, but it was disappointing, to say the least. Disappointing is the most accurate word. Like, if I had to choose one word to describe it, disappointing would be the word I choose. 10 years of my life down the drain, and they ended it in a very lackluster and boring, lame way, but, that's not off-brand for Bungie. They kind of suck ass at most of the stuff they do. And I was going to catch up on some gacha game stuff, but I ended up being way too sick, raging headache. And I don't like to play stuff that I care about when I feel sick, right? Like, if I'm going to play a story in a game or something I really care about, I really want to focus on, I'd rather not have a massive throbbing headache while I do so, because it makes it hard to focus. That's why I tend to not get stuff done a lot of the time in those types of games, because I get sick a lot, which is highly unfortunate. And I ended up not getting the stuff done I wanted to get done before weekly reset in Genshin, so. But it's not the end of the world. And when it came down to either fully enjoying the story before the new weekly boss, I'm not going to say what it is though, or getting the extra loot, I'd rather enjoy the story without a headache, so I said screw it, I'll just wait. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, Warframe. I think I'll probably start doing... Here we are, 1 week later, and I still haven't posted variety content. Like I said, I was actually, this is the 3rd time, for real this time though, I'm actually going to post some non-Warframe stuff, actually. In the next 8 days, I'm probably not going to post much Warframe stuff, to be honest, because I'm in a burnout and there's not much to do before Jade Shadows comes out. So I don't think I'm going to do any more build videos until Jade Shadows, because it feels kind of pointless when the game's going to be changing so much in a week. So yeah, what was the last build video? I don't know. Oh, Basmu. Yeah, Basmu is going to be the last one I do before Jade Shadows. Now already came out 2 days ago, I think. So no more build videos for the next 8 days. I will get on it promptly, though, when Jade Shadows comes out the day of. I'll probably post at least 2 videos, I want to say. We'll see, I guess. But I think I'll start doing some more other random stuff in Warframe, even if I don't do build videos. I was really surprised at how well the video did where I just ranted while doing the Archon Hunt as Valkyr. Like, I posted that, and I posted the Tellus Boltos video, I think the same day, I want to say. The Tellus Boltos video did not great, which is fine, but I was not expecting the Archon Hunt rant half an hour long video to do decent at all, and yet it's got like 2,000 views, which obviously in the grand scheme of things not a lot, but for me that's pretty decent, right? Like, that did way better than I was expecting. I was thinking, maybe I'll get like 200 at most, but no, I guess people actually liked that, surprisingly. So, you know, maybe I'll do non-build videos more often, like this video or that video. Just some random stuff. I think maybe I'll do some, like, other than ranting, just doing stuff and ranting. I think I could maybe do some sort of fun video ideas where it's not just like me showing what a build is or whatever, or talking about it, but like maybe solo Netracell with a build that's really not good, or something weird and gimmicky, I guess. I think that might do decent, and it would be a nice change of pace to help keep me from getting burnt out so fast, because it just, when I get burnt out, it gets to the point that I really dread opening the game, and that's the case with any game I get burnt out on. It's like, I really don't want to have to do that, and I'd rather not have my whole YouTube career be dreading every moment of it. That would be suboptimal, one might say. So we'll probably mix in more variety stuff and do less of the insane like the crazy upload rate I've been doing of build videos, for sure. Probably try to do a lot more variety content in the next week, since I don't plan on doing build videos before Jade Shadows, but I still need to post stuff, and I need to get into variety anyways, so they have stuff. So, you know, hopefully people watch that. Sweet, sweet liquidage. Hydroid, Hydroid, Hydroid. I didn't do much with Hydroid that mission, but that's because it was a mobile defense and there's not a lot to do there. But next we have an interception, so I can try to like show what I'm going for with this Hydroid. As long as I don't flat out on energy, that would bottom out. That's the phrase I'm looking for. Whenever you bottom out on energy, honestly, on any frame, it sucks, because you're pretty much dead at that point, especially if it's a shield gate video. Oh me, oh my. Let's me see. Energy, energy, energy. Oh yes. I love getting that free cast at the start from Zeneric, because one of the abilities is every 60 seconds you get 1 free cast. So then when I open a mission, I just get to a spot, cast my Zeneric stuff, right? Bam, put it down again, increase it, free nourish cast, and then it builds up my energy fairly fast, so that's nice. Very juicy, to say the least. Dude, there's so many phrases I say way too much, like juicy, or to say the least, or as you can see. I need to expand my vocabulary. That would be very epic. That's also something I say too much, is that would be very epic. I need more adjectives to describe something in a positive way. Not that, like, no offense to anyone that might be watching that also doesn't have a big vocabulary, but not that, you know, most people have a big vocabulary, especially nowadays, especially young people. The bar isn't exactly high. Pretty low bar to clear, if you ask me, but still, regardless of that, I would like to sound like I actually know what I'm talking about, at least. That would be very, very, right here, think, what's a good adjective? Very optimal, very, what would be a good word? Very, it's on the tip of my tongue. Wanted? No. Needed? No. I don't know. You get the purpose. Or, no, the purpose. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. I'll think of the word like after I'm done recording this and doing the Archon Hunt. I'll be like, son of a bitch, why didn't I think of it in the moment? So obviously with Hydroid you want, hang on, I almost let that guy cap that. Obviously with Hydroid, if you're going to be going for damage build, you're going to have some problems with Overguard, of course, because abilities don't do shit to Overguard damage. So that can be a bit of a problem. But Heck works out quite nicely here because, you know, I can just pulverize enemies with Overguard very easily. Hang on, I got, oh, 2 of my blueberries are down. I should probably give them status immunity if I don't get downed here. Do I have Aegis? I got Aegis proc, we're big chillin', yeah. Here we go, have some status immunity. So you want to spam the crap out of your first ability. You want to try to keep Zeneric up at all times if possible, just so, and Nourish, so you don't run out of energy. You always want to make sure you can pull as much corrosive off to get that damage buff. See, 288%, it adds that to your weapons, like a modded corrosive damage, I think. And, or well, modded corrosive after everything else. Not that that matters since it's a mixed thing, so it's not going to combine with any other element anyways, but you know. It can add like a modded element to your weapons, but it also is just a straight up damage increase to your, shit, what's it called? Tempest Barrage. So we're doing nearly, actually, sorry, not nearly triple, nearly 4 times the damage with our Tempest Barrage when we're at that cap of 288%. We only have to pull off like, what, maybe, I want to say 15 corrosive applications, probably something not exactly 15, but it should be fairly close to that number, I think. So we've got that. We can, there's no cap on Tempest Barrage. You can just spam as many as you want. So the more you spam, yeah, it costs more energy, but also you're going to do more damage. And then once their armor's fully stripped, which will happen pretty fast, especially if you do a ton of Tempest Barrages, and then the Viral maxes out if they're a flesh type, you can get some pretty crazy DPS with Hydroid's first ability. I'm really bad at talking while also making sure I keep all my abilities active. So, oh, I ran. Dang, I cast the wrong ability. But if you aren't like me, then you would always try to keep Nourish up and, you know, Zeneric up, and also your, what is this thing called? Tidal Surge, so you get that buff from the augment, so you have status immunity. If you're ever in a panic situation, just Tidal Surge, because, you know, you become immune to damage. Groups, enemies, it's a movement tool, you can get out of there, cleanses statuses, gives status immunity. It's actually pretty snazzy. I've really been enjoying Hydroid. I do miss some funny things you could do back in the day with old Hydroid, with like sitting in the ground and sucking enemies into the pool. Not that it was particularly effective, but it was still funny nonetheless. And that's actually the thing my friend Pirate was the saddest about with the Hydroid rework, is that they got rid of that so he can't build for it anymore for some funny gimmicks. But overall, it was definitely a good rework, I'd say. I mean, Hydroid's pretty cracked now. He's about to lose value because the armor changes, and he's so good at stripping armor. So he's actually getting a pseudo nerf with Jade Shadows, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. He'll still do plenty of damage just fine. Oh, round 2, let's go. Big whoa, massive PP. I haven't been streaming at all lately. I haven't streamed in what, 12 days? 10 days? 11 days? I think it's 11 days. I haven't streamed in a while because I've been busy and sick and lazy. All the above. But I should probably get to that soon. Maybe stream some Dead Cells. Maybe some Destiny or something. Not, I don't know. I would only stream Destiny so I could talk about how much it sucks. I know that kind of sounds like pointless. Why even play it if it's bad? But I don't know. You know, raging addicts. No, I'm not addicted to Destiny. Not anymore at the very least. Back in the day, it was the bee's knees. But nowadays, I hate the game and it sucks ass. Here we go. Look at this. Actually spamming my abilities like I'm supposed to be, because that's why I even picked Hydroid. Tidal Surge. Energy! I'm doing a really bad job of defending right now. Cast this, pull this, only 98%, son of a bitch. That's not exactly optimal. There we go, 246, good enough. Good enough. I'm excited for Jade. She looks pretty cool. I'm excited for Jade and Jade. We're about to get Jade in Warframe. And one of the next characters coming out in the next update in a game called Honkai Star Rail, gacha game. I'm sure a few of you probably know what that is. We're getting a character in that game that's also called Jade. 2 Jades, both of which I'm eager to get. It's going to be very snazzy. She's supposed to give like power strength to your teammates, right, in Warframe. And I wonder if it's going to be actually a value, like, do you have to stay within her radius? Does it affect you once you leave it? I didn't like read all the details about her from the dev stream, so I'm a tad bit in the dark. I only read a little bit of it, so I'll get to see a lot of stuff when she comes out, which is probably better that way, more of a surprise. Get to see all of it when it's in-game, so I know for sure the final build for it. And then we're also getting that events where we're going to be able to get Legendary Arcanes, Grace, Energize, Barrier. Honestly, the only one of those that even really matters is Energize. Grace is not great, honestly, it has very little value. The only 2 Warframes I would ever use Grace on are probably a Naros or Chroma. And even then, I mean, it's not necessary for either of them. And so, I mean, why? Why bother? Especially on a Naros. It used to be great on a Naros. Not that it's bad now, but the problem is he has so much healing in his kit outside of it. Like, you can just go in your Sandstorm and heal. You can just do a finisher and heal. Or have a weapon that heals you. There's a lot of other ways of healing yourself, so you don't really need Archon Grace. Not Archon, sorry. Arcane Grace anymore. But it's still an option, so you could go for that. But generally speaking, I'd say your best bet is going to be farm Energize and Energize only, and then after you get it, just farm more to sell afterwards when the event's gone. Give it a couple months, have those in your back pocket, wait till the price goes up, sell them. Good way to get plat, I suppose. Hydroid, my pirate's daddy. Dude, the heck is so satisfying. The way you just do one big shot with 4 barrels that decimates the enemies. Very beautiful. I love this weapon. Especially now that you can put the augment on it, get even more multi-shot. I was using a slash viral build, but I actually don't like using slash. I mean, in general, I don't care for it, but I especially don't like it in the heck. Because if you hit an enemy that's like capped out on status effects, like let's say a Necromech, a Rogue Necromech, or an Acolyte, or like any boss, then you're not going to get all those slash and viral procs. So your damage isn't going to be as good as it could be. That's why I'd rather just go flat damage. I mean, in my video where I did the Kuvahek build, the slash viral build on 175 corrupted heavy gunners was one-shotting them with the direct damage. The slash couldn't even get a chance to deal damage, so why not just build flat damage instead? Especially with the armor changes coming. I'd rather just have upfront damage on the gun, because then it's much more versatile in killing enemies that can't take a ton of statuses. Either way though, you're gonna mostly have a good time with the weapon. Even with a slash build, it's still gonna do great damage. Because it's pretty freaking stacked. What is... Oh, this is from the Revenants. Or not Revenant, sorry, Necros. You know what I mean. It's all the same. Revenant, Necros, practically the same exact Warframe. Ooh, woo. I'm gonna have to redo so many build videos after Jade Shadows. I'm really, really curious about Blast. I don't know if it caps out on statuses. Like, it's supposed to be the more statuses you build at some point they explode, or if you kill them, before the explosion happens. They explode on death based off of how many blast procs. And I think it's a bigger AoE and more damage the more blast procs you have. I'm assuming the AoE caps out. And I don't know about the damage. Like, is there a cap on blast procs? Can I put 10,000 blast procs on an enemy? Can I build blast on first and Karnon and just see explosions galore? Or is it going to be like gas where it caps out? Because if it's like gas, then it's unfortunately going to be heavily favored towards big PP damage, slow firing weapons like gases. Because you can't really build gas on most beam weapons and it do good. Because you just cap out almost instantly and then you have tiny gas procs instead of big damaging ones. Hey, cool, I maxed out my heck. So if the magnetic changes to Overguard are happening in Jade Shadows, it seems like it's going to be, and everyone's talking about it like it is, but the way they worded it kind of sounds like they said, and we're working on. Like, it sounded like they weren't done with it yet. I don't know. But if it does come in Jade Shadows, magnetic doing more damage to Overguard is going to be a huge buff to magnetic. It's going to go from worthless to damn near a must-have for level cap runs. Definitely going to put magnetic on my heck for sure, dude. Kuva heck with magnetic damage against a Thrax at level cap? Bro, do I need to say more? Like, it's going to decimate them. After Jade Shadows comes out, Kuva Heck's probably the first weapon I'm bringing to level cap and Void Cascade with magnetic, just to see, because it's going to be pretty snazzy. Onwards! Wait. Yes, it took me 3 shots to hit a standing still crate. Not that crates don't stand still. I'm just a tad bit schizo, don't worry about it. Ooh, give me that kill. Yes, thank you. Now I've got procs. So, anybody that's interested, like, what are you interested about? What are my beautiful audience interested in Jade Shadows? What's the most exciting to you? New weapons? The events? Jade is a Warframe. Status changes? Armor changes? What's got your interest piqued the most? Let me know. Find out next time on Vilgermon GT. That's another thing I feel like. If you get that reference, you're actually the GOAT. The greatest of all time. Oh, shit. I'm out of energy. We can fix that easy, though. Just like that. Now, if I had stacks built on my heck, that would be nice. Oh, yeah, there's an enemy. Yeah. Come here. Come to daddy. Beautiful. Spam the crap out of this. Yank it off of them. Recast, nourish. Now you. Damn. The phase ended, unfortunate. I wanted to see a big PP damage number, but he was only a little bit away from being at half health. And now I'm gonna lose all my stacks on the way to the final area. Wait. Riven Sliver. Let's get that. Not that it's of much value to me. I've got like 700. Not that that's a lot either. There are people with thousands, but might as well grab it so my OCD doesn't kill me. Unga bunga. I'm so excited for blast damage, dude. Oh yeah, cold damage is getting buffed too. Cold and blast. Ooh. They can't be used together though, since cold is used in making blast. I guess if you had a blast innate weapon, that'd be fine, but there's not a lot of those. Probably because blast sucks and DE knows that, so they never made a bunch of blast weapons, but maybe that'll change in the future. Give me a couple stacks. There we go. There we go. Now I should actually be able to kill stuff when I come over here. Cold. I'm gonna have to check out Glaxion again. Make sure my Shivering Contagion build is as snazzy as I said it would be. I'm quite confident that it will be. but obviously it's always best to test. Seeing is believing, as they say. Spam the crap out of this, grab this, do this. Yeah. Yeah, see how Overguard takes almost no damage? He's dead. Or almost no damage from abilities is what I meant. I wish they... I don't know. I want to say I wish they would change that, but it's a good way of making ability nukes just not destroy everything, even in high-end content, so I guess it's nice. It's an unnecessary evil for balancing, I suppose. Oh well, oh well. Blast damage. You know, if blast is capped out, it's gonna, and because it heavily favors, it would heavily favor high damage weapons, slow firing. Explosive weapons are just gonna get better because they're already AoE, and most of them have innate blast on them, like Brahma or Tunk, or they're just gonna have more damage in another explosion from blast. It's gonna be kind of funny to see. Watch, the AoE weapon meta's coming back. It's gonna happen. I don't know, not for sure. I hope it doesn't. That shit gets boring real quick. I want a single target DPS meta. We don't ever get that. I want big PP single target damage to be meta just once. Just for a while. Please, DE. That would be such a nice change. Even if only for a little while. Oh, I was the last one here. Where the... Oh, his clones are out. Oh, I can just destroy all the clones at once with my Tempest Barrage. Yank that. I'm out of energy. Cast this. Dang it, did he move? I'm real bad at Archon Hunts. Like, I can never see where the bitch goes. I can't see anything on my screen. Oh my god, Jesus Christ on a stick. Oh well, we got it. What? What the fuck? That man teleported away. He was like, not today, motherfuckers. Not today. Well, we got it. Let's hope we got a Tau Forged. 60% chance. Please, oh please, I pray to our end Jesus. I pray that I get the loots. I'd rather not fish up a boots. I don't know if girls ever toots. What the? Oh, it's Titania. I was like, what? It's like as the kids say, right? They're like, what the? Sigma? Or something like that. Hey, cool, Tau Forged. Exactly what I needed. I need 2 Tau Forged to put back into my Vobin, because I screwed up my Vobin trying to build my... Who was it? Who was it? Oh, Valkyr, I think. Yeah, because I needed purples on Valkyr, and then I took yellows off Vobin to put on my Hydroid. We'll fix him. We'll fix him. Big Daddy Vobin. I guess, you know, that was a rant video. That's definitely a video that I've made. Wow. Definitely something. In case you're interested to see what I had on again. You know, this is what it was. Big whoa. The rest of the stuff, I never even used the Engstrom, and I didn't really use Boltus at all. We just spammed the crap out of Heck. Pretty funny. I like the gun. Wait. No, I still need that. I'm trying to think of, like, videos to do on Nidus and Octavia, but Octavia is just so... Octavia the Warframe, not Octavia, like Octavia. If you know, right? Kishi was their name before, but Octavia the frame is just, I personally find boring as shit. I just cannot get myself to enjoy her. I've tried a few different stuff. This is what I have on right now. Fire Blast on that, Breach Surge on that, Nourish on that. I don't know, and I've tried a couple other stuff that I can't remember. I was subsuming different stuff on, trying it out, but I can't really enjoy her. She's just mind-numbing. And there's exactly one effective way of playing her, which is crouch spamming while you just reset her abilities every 30 seconds, pretty much. It's not fun. Nidus is a tough one too. I think Nidus needs a rework, honestly. I was testing stuff in the last stream I did almost 2 weeks ago about trying to make him tank at level cap. And I'll probably still try to do that at some point, but I don't feel like I've got the willpower right now. There's just not a whole lot you can do with him either. I originally had the green shards on him because I was trying to make you do a ton of damage with toxin procs on Larva Burst, but it wasn't worth it. It got to the point that I was like, why cast Larva Burst for damage when I can just use Virulence? There wasn't much point, especially since Virulence gives you your energy back. It's just not enough. But yeah, that's it. That's the rant Archon hunts. Maybe I'll make this a series. We'll be like, random Archon hunt rants every week. Wow, that would be a big whoa, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's it. Adios.